What if I told you there's a single oil sitting in most health stores right now, usually costing less than $10, that people have been using for thousands of years to solve problems that modern products charge you a fortune to fix? And what's wild is that most people walk right past it. They've never even considered it. Today we're going over the top 10 uses of castor oil that you are genuinely going to wish someone had told you about years ago. Stick with me because number 7 completely changed how I think about skincare, and number 3 is something almost nobody talks about. Before we dive in, let me quickly explain what makes castor oil different from every other oil out there. Castor oil comes from the seeds of the Ricinus communis plant, and it has an unusually high concentration of something called ricinoleic acid. This is a rare fatty acid that gives castor oil its thick texture and most of its powerful properties. It penetrates deeply, it has natural anti-inflammatory qualities, and it works in ways that lighter oils simply cannot replicate. That's the foundation. Now let's get into the good stuff. Number 10. Joint and muscle pain relief. If you deal with sore muscles after working out, or you have joints that ache when the weather changes, castor oil might become your new best friend. The ricinoleic acid has genuine anti-inflammatory effects when absorbed through the skin. People have been applying castor oil directly to painful areas and covering it with a warm cloth for generations. This is often called a castor oil pack, and while it sounds old-fashioned, the reasoning behind it is solid. The warmth helps the oil penetrate deeper into the tissue, and the anti-inflammatory compounds get to work on whatever is causing that discomfort. Athletes, older adults, and people with arthritis have all reported meaningful relief using this method consistently. Number 9. Accelerating wound healing. Minor cuts, scrapes, and skin irritations can heal faster with castor oil applied to them. The thick consistency creates a protective barrier over the wound, while the natural compounds inside actively support the healing process. It also keeps the area moisturized, which is actually crucial for healing because dry wounds tend to scar more and take longer to recover. Some people even use it on cracked heels and elbows for exactly this reason. Number 8. Fighting skin infections and acne. This one surprises people because putting oil on your face to fight acne sounds completely backwards. But castor oil has natural antimicrobial properties. It can help reduce the bacteria that contribute to breakouts without stripping your skin's natural moisture barrier the way harsh chemical cleansers do. A small amount applied to affected areas before bed and rinsed off in the morning is a method many people swear by. Just remember, a little goes a very long way with this stuff. Number 7. This is the one I mentioned at the start. Deep skin moisturizing and anti-aging. I want you to really sit with this for a second. Castor oil is one of the most effective natural moisturizers that exists, and it costs almost nothing. The fatty acids in it bind moisture to the skin and form a layer that prevents water loss throughout the day and night. Over time, regular use can visibly reduce the appearance of fine lines and give skin a plumper, more hydrated look. People mix a small amount with a lighter oil like jojoba or coconut oil to make it easier to apply. The results people see after just a few weeks of consistent nighttime use are genuinely impressive. This is why I said it changed how I think about skincare. You do not need to spend $50 or $100 on a moisturizing serum when this option exists. Number 6. Eyebrow and eyelash growth. Applying a tiny amount of castor oil to your eyebrows and lash line at night has become one of the most talked about beauty routines online, and honestly, the attention is deserved. While large clinical studies are still catching up, the anecdotal evidence is overwhelming. People report noticeably thicker, fuller eyebrows and longer lashes after consistent use over several weeks. The oil nourishes the follicles and keeps the hair moisturized so it's less prone to breakage. Use a clean mascara wand or a cotton swab to apply it precisely. This is one of those tips that costs almost nothing but can make a genuinely visible difference. Number 5. Scalp health and hair growth. Castor oil for hair is not a new idea, but it is massively underused. Massaging castor oil into your scalp increases blood circulation to the hair follicles, and the anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties help with issues like dandruff and scalp irritation. Many people mix it with a lighter carrier oil like argan or sweet almond oil so it spreads more easily and rinses out more cleanly. Leave it on for at least an hour or even overnight with a shower cap, then wash it out. Do this once or twice a week consistently and the difference in hair thickness and scalp health can be significant. Number 4. Relieving constipation. Okay, we're going internal now. Castor oil has been used as a natural laxative for a very long time, and it's actually one of the few remedies that has solid scientific backing in this area. When you take a small amount orally, the ricinoleic acid triggers contractions in the intestinal walls that move things along. It typically works within 2 to 6 hours. This is not something you should use every day or as a long-term solution, but for occasional constipation it is genuinely effective. Always stick to the recommended dosage and consult a healthcare provider if you have any concerns or underlying conditions. Number 3. This is the one almost nobody talks about. Castor oil for lymphatic drainage and detoxification. When applied to the abdomen as a pack, castor oil is believed to support lymphatic circulation in that region. The lymphatic system is your body's waste removal network, and when it gets sluggish, people experience bloating, fatigue, and a general sense of feeling unwell. Regular castor oil abdominal packs are used by naturopathic practitioners and holistic health advocates as a way to support the system. While mainstream medicine hasn't fully embraced this application, the practice has a long history and a devoted following of people who report real results. It's worth exploring if you deal with unexplained bloating or low energy. Number 2. Natural sleep support. This one is gaining a lot of attention lately. Applying castor oil to the eyelids before bed, just the thinnest layer, is a practice that many people claim helps them fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply. The exact mechanism isn't fully established, but some researchers think transdermal absorption of the fatty acids may have a calming effect on the nervous system. Whether it's the oil itself or simply the ritual of doing something calming before sleep, the reports from people who try this consistently are pretty compelling. At the very least, the moisturizing benefit to the delicate skin around your eyes makes it worth trying. And number 1. The use that ties everything together and the reason castor oil has survived thousands of years of human history. Reducing inflammation throughout the body. Everything we've talked about today comes back to this. The ricinoleic acid in castor oil is a powerful natural anti-inflammatory agent. Whether you apply it to your skin, your joints, your scalp, or your abdomen, the underlying mechanism driving the results is the same. Chronic low-grade inflammation is connected to a huge range of modern health problems, from joint pain and skin conditions to digestive issues and fatigue. Having a tool this affordable, this versatile, and this well-established in human history that addresses inflammation at the root is genuinely remarkable. So there you have it. 10 uses for one incredibly humble oil. The question now is, which one are you going to try first? Drop it in the comments because I genuinely want to know. And if you have a friend who's been dealing with hair thinning, dry skin, or joint pain, do them a favor and send this video their way. They will thank you for it. Subscribe if you haven't already because we cover practical health information just like this every single week. See you in the next one.